talking with a friend on the phone. She has a case of the old midwinter spiritual rot and a terminal cold she's had since September.
You don't ever get depressed, do you?
Are you kidding? There are times when I get so low it takes an extension ladder to climb out.
So what do you do? I mean, what do you do?
No one had ever quite pinned me down like that before. They usually ask what I think they should do. My solace is not religion, or rum, or yoga, or even deep sleep. It's Beethoven. Ludwig von Beethoven. I put his Ninth Symphony on the stereo, pull the earphones down tight, and lie down on the floor. The music comes on like the first day of creation. And I think about old Mr. B. He knew a whole lot about depression and unhappiness. He moved around from place to place, trying to find the right place. Had a lousy love life, quarreled with his friends all the time. Mr. B wanted to be a virtuoso pianist. He also wanted to sing well too. But when he was still quite young, he began to lose his hearing, which is usually bad news for pianists and singers. By 1818, when he was 48, he was stone cold deaf, which makes it all the more amazing that he completed his great Ninth Symphony 5 years later. He never really heard it. He just thought it. So I lied with my earphones on, wondering it could have ever felt to Beethoven the way it sounds in my head. The crescendo rises, and my sternum starts to vibrate. And by the time the final pedal drum drowns out all those big chords, I'm on my feet, singing along in gibberish German with the mighty choir, jumping up and down during the final awesome moments of the end of the world and the coming of God and all his angels. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Wow! Compelled! Bang! Lord! Uplifted, exalted, excited, affirmed, and overwhelmed. Man alive. Out of all that frustration and sorrow, out of all that sadness and disappointment, out of all that deep and permanent silence, came all that majesty and joy. He defied his fate with jubilation. And I can't just sit around in my winter ash, wringing my hands, feeling sorry for myself. In the face of that music. Not only does it wipe out spiritual rot, it probably cures colds too. Someday, some incredible December night, when I am very rich, I'm gonna rent me a grand hall and a great choir and a mighty symphony orchestra. Stand on the podium and conduct the night. And I will personally play the kettle drum part all the way through to the glorious end, whilst simultaneously singing along at the very top of my lies! And in the awesome silence that follows, I will thank all the gods that be for Ludwig van Beethoven, for his ninth, for his light. Metal!